Should have worked, right? All right. How you doing?
What's up, G-Dog? Hey, that's my man G-Dog right there. You already know it.
Yep.
How you doing, G-Dog? How you doing?
Doing good myself. For people tuning in, this is the soon-to-be 8-time World Heavyweight Champion, the Sinner, the Killer, the Hellraiser, original of ESW, co-owner of Shockwave as of the moment, Austen G.
That's me, baby. That's me. Hey, G-Dog, before we roll on, I just want to say, man, I personally, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Not only for letting me be on your show today, but I know that we've used your voice for multiple things in this ESW Shockwave business. I know that you are a huge fan, and I just want to thank you, man. As co-owner of ESW Shockwave, I just sincerely want to say thank you, my man, because you're a great guy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take that to heart, I guess. All right, so before we get anything
it's a little better out here. I think I'm going to be outside, you know what I'm saying? It's a little nicer out here. I like being outside, you know what I mean? Little backyard way.
All right, that's cool. Now, before we get anything major started, I do have a couple questions that I did come up with here. Some of them are very basic and from curiosity. Others are pretty much, you know, like asking questions for future. If there are any questions you do not prefer asked, that is understandable. But I'm going to go with the first question here, and it says, what does Austen G have in store for Season 6?
Oh, I love that question, baby. Well, first of all, G-Dog, you got to understand that my goal will to be a walk out of this deathmatch tournament, the 8-time world champion, you know, and automatically, if you have that strap around your waist, you got a target on your back, baby. That's a fact. That's a fact. But if all else fails, and let's just say I don't walk out the world's champion, there are some other competitors in there that deserve it just as much. I'm not referring to my big-nosed brother. I'm not referring to that snake, Blake Pierce. But you know, there's some good guys in there. You know, some good guys. Well, the first things first for Season 6, baby, is Jake Jordan is getting his ass kicked. Okay, because the truth is, man, is my wife, the love of my life, Maddie, she trusted him as a friend, you know, and I'm not a jealous guy, you know. I mean, if you want to go and trust somebody because you trust them, well, then go for it. I trusted him in a sense, almost, because, you know, I had my reasons of doubt. I had him, and who would have thought that I wasn't the crazy one after all? He turned on me at WrestleFest when I raised his hand. I made it so the world knows that we're on the same page now. But guess what? He turned his back on me, so that's one thing. You know, that's one thing. So Jake Jordan, just so you know, I'm coming for you. And when you mess with the Sinner, when you mess with the Killer, and you mess with the goddamn Hellraiser, it isn't going to end pretty for you. When you mess with G-Dog, it ain't going to end pretty for you. And that's just a fact. But ultimately, man, I got to say, there's a lot of things that just doesn't sit right with me. It really initially does not sit right with me of how things ended last season, ultimately with Osiris. I'm glad that we're never going to see his face again, hopefully, because, you know, I mean, he's quit. And he's quit, and he's quit, and he's come back, and he's come back, and he's come back. And these fans who also own Backyard Wrestling Feds, they love him. Well, let me tell you what, guys who love him, who own Backyard Wrestling Feds, if this man was in your roster and he was doing this to you, I guarantee you would think different of the guy. I guarantee you wouldn't like the guy who everybody's loving and then he quits. Everybody's loving. You put the strap on him and then he quits. So if I ever saw that punk again, that big four-headed loser, oh, man, I'm going to kick his teeth down his throat. I'm going to show him how to really do a super kick because that guy can't even get it up to a midget height. I'm over here hitting Doc and hitting 6-foot guys straight in the jaw with the bullet. And his NGOA, I haven't seen it hit a good guy, a high guy since 2011, baby. You know, it's been a good long time, you know. But what's in store for Austen G season 6? Hell raising, baby. I'm going to be raising hell. You know, I'm going to be sinning. I'm going to be killing. I'm going to be goddamn hell raising like I always do. And G-Dog, my man G-Dog. Hey, baby, I'm excited if you come down, man, and you go against my big nose, big gut brother. I'm going to be rooting for you, baby. I'm going to be rooting for you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that because I do plan to go down there, say, sometime next year. Because
hell yeah. Hey, shout out my man, Short Stack.
oh, he's in there.
Proud of you for overcoming that alcohol, baby. Proud of you. It's my baby right there. I love Short Stack.
That's good. All right, so we go on to question number 2 here. I was originally going to print these out, but my printer is literally a pain in my ass. So this one's a generous question. What has been your favorite episode from each season of Shockwave?
Oh, okay. I like that. Damn, man, you got some really hardcore questions, baby. Well, from season 1, man, I mean, besides the fact, I mean, I'm not going to be a mark for myself, but winning the title was definitely a remarkable moment. But, man, when I teamed with the conductor, you know, I really liked that. I really liked when I teamed with the conductor. I believe he went against Cody Rex and Jerome. I mean, I'm not entirely too sure. I mean, it's kind of a blur at this moment. Yeah. But definitely teaming up with conductor for season 1 was definitely a highlight of season 1 in my eyes. Season 2... Oh, wait, that was season 2, baby.
That was season 2.
Holy crap, that was season 2. That's what I'm saying, man. Too many chair shots, baby. Yeah. Too many chair shots. All right. Season 1. Season 1. Oh, okay. Well, let's just say the first episode. The first episode was such a mind-boggling movement of ESW, of backyard wrestling as a whole, maybe, because, I mean, I know that we, in a sense, kind of shaped the backyard wrestling world for some of these people, but definitely the first season, because it was the first ever episode of the first ever season, and it was a big deal, baby. It was a big deal. For season 2, like I said, me teaming up with my man Humberto, my man Conductor. It's been a minute since I talked to the guy. I'm not too sure how he's doing. It's unfortunate, but it's just the honest truth. Season 3. Oh, man, season 3. I love season 3. Season 3 wasn't really one of our best seasons, but I enjoyed it for the fact that I was able to team up with a bunch of guys. Some of them were high-caliber guys like MOD. You know, even unfortunately, don't want to say it, but Blake Pierce, young Rolo, you know, he was a champion. And then we had guys like Hollywood. That's where I met. That season was when I met the love of my life, Maddie. I would have to say, honestly, with that being said, the moment I laid eyes on the talent evaluator of season 3, I'm not quite too sure what episode that was, probably 2 or 3. That was definitely the highlight of season 3, in my opinion. And now we're going to fast forward to season 4. Season 4, I gotta say, my favorite, oh man, was Hardcore Homecoming, when it only took one grenade to end the life of Blake Pierce. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm telling you, G-Dog, my man G-Dog? Yeah. That's my G-Dog right there. Hey, if anybody on here has a problem with G-Dog, they got a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want no problems with me, baby. You don't want no problems with the Hellraiser. All right, now let's go to season 5. Man, season 5 was a little tricky. Not only did I rejoin forces with my brother to create the bloodline, but he also stabbed me in the back. He also wasn't willing to be there for me. It was definitely a sticky situation. But I gotta say, man, I mean, as a man, as a true man, the definite highlight of season 5 is when I proposed to Maddie, and she said yes. I would say it would be the wedding, but you already know how that turned out. When that simp, that piece of garbage, that rock star, Cody Rex, put his disgusting lips on my wife. I would have said that, but unfortunately, because of that asshole, I can't. So I'm going to say when I proposed to my beautiful wife and she said yes, that was definitely the highlight of that. And now here we go, season 6. Season 6. G-Dog, I got to tell you, if I can become the world's champion for the 8th time of my luxurious career, and I've never missed a beat, I've never missed an episode, I've never missed a season, I've never missed a show, I've never stopped rocking and rolling, you know? And let me tell you, if anybody deserves that strap, if anybody deserves that world's championship, it's me. It's me, baby. It's me, Austen G. You know what I'm saying? Good question, man. Good question.
Yeah. That's why I am rooting for you when the day comes out of the deathmatch tournament. Anyway, question number 3 here. This is a kind of a more recent-esque kind of question. What was your inspiration for introducing the new ESW Interstate Championship on the YouTube channel?
Great question. I gotta say, man, it's just the amount of talent that we have today, man. I mean, we have so much talent, and whether I'm not even gonna be biased about anything. I'm not gonna be Mark over anything. The truth is some of these guys, they're bad guys. They're bad dudes, and I don't mean that literally. Like Blake Pierce, he's a piece of garbage. He's a bad guy, but he's also vicious in the ring. Brian Banks, up and coming, vicious in the ring. Jacob Prodigy, great guy, great man. He always asks me for help, always asks me for advice, and I love that, man. I love that. I've been doing this for a long time, and like I said, unlike Osiris or all these other OGs who actually haven't been off the couch in the last 2 months, he comes to me and he asks me sincerely of how things work and how to do certain things, and there's just so much talent today, man. There's just so much talent that why not? You know, we got the roster for it. We got the numbers for it. We got what it takes, my man, to not only have a world's champion, to not only have the Extreme Anarchy Championship, but now I think it's time that we bring in that interstate, baby. I think it's time that we bring in that interstate, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited for this this huge 5-man match. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the way that it was decided of who's exactly going to be in this match, me and my brother did the old schoolyard thing. I pick a guy, he picks a guy. I pick a guy, he picks a guy. I pick a guy, etc., etc. So when he chose guys like Blake Pierce, does he work hard? Has he never had the opportunity? No. Blake Pierce has been there. He's done that. He is not a guy that I would have selected to be in this match. You know what I'm saying? G-Dog, ignore my brother.
Yeah, I just noticed he's on here.
He's going to have to go on his run because he knows there's no other way to lose weight unless he's going out there. You see, I'm a fit guy. I work out and I run and I diet. He has to run because he just swallowed 3 triple cheeseburgers and he has no other way to lose those calories. That's fine. Let him enjoy his triple McDoubles while I'm over here eating salads, running 3 miles, and still kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? But my man, I gotta tell you, this 5-man match is gonna be extraordinary. We got 5 of the best, 5 bad guys, bad dudes that are gonna be going at it. 2 men start. Every 2 minutes, somebody else enters that ring. And hell, man, eliminations can happen at any time. And I don't know, man. I don't know about you, but I'm rooting for my boy, Jacob Prodigy, man. If anybody deserves it, it's Jacob Prodigy. I don't know why, but every now and then when me and my brother, we get together and we have to make these executive decisions, he's always against the guy. I don't know what it is about my brother, but he just wants to bury this young talent. I don't know what it is about the guy. I don't know what it is, but ultimately, man, I got to say the person that I'm going for in that match to be the first ever interstate champion is going to be Jacob Prodigy, baby. And the reason why I did it, like I said, is strictly because we have enough new young talent that deserve it. Hey, man. I'm talking about you too, G-Dog. I'm talking about you too, baby. Hey, man, look at you, man. You put the green screen up. You got your shirt on. I see you got the headband. Hey, man, look, me too. I got the ring, that the love of my life. You know what I'm saying? I got the mesh shirt. I got the leather pants on, baby. I did it all because you know the business. You know how things work, G-Dog. I'm rooting for you, baby. And if anybody's going to defeat that fat boy, Alex G, it's going to be you, big dog. It's going to be my man, G-Dog! You know, I'm going to scream it to the world, baby. I'm screaming it to the world. You already know it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Okay. Now, I got okay, this one's a little bit of a question I just put down.
Hey, real quick, my dog, the ultimate one, he already knows the deal. I went live with him the other day. What's up, big dog? You already know it. Stay sinning, stay killing, stay hell raising, baby. All right, my bad, G-Dog. My bad. Just had to let that out.
Yeah, I gotcha. And this one's on like more of a last-minute question I put on here. What is your favorite match in ESW history that has not involved you? where you had no involvement whatsoever?
Oh, great question. Great question. When I was younger, I mean, but before the Shockwave era, definitely. I gotta say, it was probably Hardcore Homecoming 2, when OSG he went against my brother. OSG speared Alex's girl at the time, and it was just an exciting match, man. It was badass. It was badass. Ultimately, man, as of late, if I'm honestly looking back at it, my favorite match, damn, you kind of got me a little flustered there, G-Dog. You got me a little flustered. Damn, man, there's been so many great matches. That I wasn't a part of. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to go ahead and go for okay, you know what? Just off the top of my head, the only match that I can sincerely think of, and has nothing to do with these two men, because I absolutely hate both of these guys for different reasons, of course. But I don't know about you, but the feel, I haven't felt the electricity that I've ever felt when Alex G went against the Maverick for the championship in the finale of season 4. There was something about that match that just gave me this childhood feel. I don't know. I mean, the match, any match could be better. Any match could be a hell of a lot worse. You know that. But ultimately, man, when I saw the promo, when I saw them walking out, there was just something about it that just sincerely brought me back to the old Austen G, the Kill 30 Seconds to Mars days, baby. You know what I'm saying? It really brought me back to childhood, man. You know, that's definitely one of them. But like I said, I'm not going to root out OSG, Alex G, Hardcore Homecoming 2 from the backyard days. Definitely a match to remember. It was very good. And I just want to say to everybody that is tuning in right now to G-Dog's channel, watching me and G-Dog live, I want to say, what's up, people? You're seeing G-Dog, baby. You're seeing the Hellraiser, baby. And if I don't see any of you guys dropping me a follow after this, it only takes one. It only takes one grenade. You know what I'm trying to say? Hey, G-Dog knows, baby. G-Dog knows.
Only takes one. Anyway, okay, we got I think I got 2 more questions here. So this question is, what in your opinion, camera's going out, what in your opinion is the worst show / match in ESW history? It could be from Shockwave or from the backyard days. What is your least favorite or worst show or match?
Oh man, you know, there's some matches that they're just not filmed. They're just they're non-existent. Maybe they got deleted by accident. You know, whatever the case may be. At first, they seemed a little exciting, but some of the worst matches that we've ever had, man, was I don't know if you remember way back late. I'm talking Team PL3 versus Team OSG. Do you remember that, my man?
I do remember that.
All right, cool. Well, right before that match, we had, I believe it was Psychotic versus Don King versus Wicked J's little brother, Evan. And the three of them just, oh, man, they ruined the show. I mean, it was just absolutely terrible. Unfortunately, I don't think it was filmed. I don't think it's on camera at all. I don't think it's in any hard drive and any memory stick that you could possibly think of. But I know that was definitely one of the worst matches ever. Besides that, I gotta say, man, and ultimately, you know, my brother's always gonna be my brother, even though right now we're not seeing eye to eye. Right now we don't talk too much, unfortunately. Right now we're not really cool right now, and that's just the honest truth. Me and my brother are not really cool right now. But when he went against Pro Loco, I gotta say that was just goddamn awful, and it wasn't my brother's fault. It was Pro Loco's fault. Pro Loco was a piece of garbage in that ring, and he has no business being in the ring. And I'm not here to knock any other talent. That's not me. You know, that was the old me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say it how it is. You know, Pro Loco, he's not really a good guy to work with. If you work with him, you're gonna get hurt. That's all I can say. If you're not gonna get hurt, then you're just going to have a bad match, man. And ultimately, those probably were the 2 worst matches that I could possibly think of off the top of my head. They were terrible. But, man, I got to tell you, man, in this business, you win some and you lose some. And I don't mean that match-wise of victories. I'm just saying, you know, as the business as a whole, sometimes you have great marquee matches, and sometimes you just have some bad matches, man. It's just the honest truth. It's just the honest truth.
Indeed, the honest truth. And the last question I have here is sort of a little bit of a big one here. I went out with a bang. If your big-nosed brother, Alex G, tries to step in your way in Season 6, what will be your course of action?
I feel that that's what a lot of people are expecting. You know, it's not my goal. It's not my intentions to have another season or have another match with my brother. It sincerely isn't. It really isn't. If he gets in my way, I don't want to feud with him all season long and have to do this whole thing where, you know, he has this big gut and this big nose. And, you know, I'm a good-looking guy. I got a beautiful wife. I'm trying to work with guys of that stature, guys who are going to, damn, you know, that was a good match. And two good-looking buff dudes who actually look like wrestlers. I don't want to wrestle a guy who gets his shirts from an airbrush company on the west side of town and big nose, and eats triple cheeseburgers, but I run. But I run. Well, great, Alex G. Guess what? I run too, big dog. And guess what? I got a six-pack. So what's your excuse? You know what I'm saying? If my brother wanted to get in the way, well, then he's getting in the way. And I can already see it now. He's getting in the way, especially of the executive decisions. Because the executive decisions are really hard to make when it's not 49-51. It's 50-50. So if I say no to his yes, it's a no. If he says no to my yes, it's a no. So it's definitely hard when he wants to, you know, trash the new talent, and he wants to, you know, just backstab me when I needed him the most last season, and it's distasteful. It's disrespectful. We're family. But like I said, me and my brother are not seeing eye to eye, so if we are going to wrestle this season, it'll probably happen. But I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to hold back, just like in Season 3 when I did not hold back. And yeah, my beautiful wife, she helped me out. Sure. But I needed that win. I needed to prove that I don't need my big brother anymore, because I don't. And I still don't. And if he... let's just say broke his back, or I kicked him so hard in the chin that he lost all of his teeth and he couldn't speak, I'm running the show, and I can tell you that this show is going to, it's going to advance to new heights, baby. It's going to, you see my hand? See that?
It's up there,
It's going to advance to new heights, baby. It's going to be sick, man. It's going to be sick. But right now, we're just playing tug of war, baby. It's a battle of tug of war. It's the Hardcore Kid. It's the Hellraiser. It's Alex G. It's Austen G. It's the brothers, man. It's the brothers that created the show. The only two that created the show, because there was no third fat fucking bald-headed fat fuck who thinks he created it too. It was just me, and it was just my brother. But I think that my brother's a bit overdue. And I think that's time for a little bit of change. And that's why I brought the Interstate Championship, because it's time for a change. It's time for this new talent to step it up and to have something to step up for. And I'm excited for this season, man. I'm excited for the guys like the Prodigy. I'm excited like the guys. Look. Hey, G-Dog, my man G-Dog.
I see him.
Yeah, you see that fucking backstabbing old fucking grandpa. Yep. Blake Pierce just joined in. Hey, what's up, Blake? I'm surprised you were even able to log on to here. I know you're not too fond with technology because you're old as fuck, but it's good. It's good. Hey, remember when it only took one? It only took one grenade to end your life, baby. It only took one. Hey, but what about World War II? Hey, World War II was a sham, baby. World War II was a sham. All right, let me just tell you that much. But G-Dog, man, G-Dog, whenever you come down here, baby, hey, man, I'm going to have my hand wide open to shake your hand. And, man, you and I, you already know, we're going to have a time of our lives, baby. And when you go against my brother, which I hope whenever you do go against my brother, you kick the living shit out of him. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great.
Exactly. Like, you basically just proved my point as to why I'm going against Alex, like, throughout this entire, I don't know how many months I've been, you know, because the last couple of live streams, your brother has been joining on here, running his mouth, and especially, you know, that old fuck Blake Pierce has also been on here running his mouth as well. And it's just, well, for one thing, it's nice that I get the trash off of my live stream and I go to actual talent who's on the screen right now. Don't mind this. This is my kendo stick I made homemade, but that's why, because Alex G, he's an oxymoron. He contradicts himself, and he doesn't even know how or if or when or why he is contradicting himself. I'm like losing my point here. The point is I'm trying to prove that even if I win or lose, I'm proving him a point that I did what I said I was going to do. I came down there to Texas. I wrestled for ESW, and I fought Alex G. And that's my whole purpose here. So like I said, win, lose, or draw, I'm proving a point. And hell, Austen G, you and me, Alex G obviously didn't take, the offer. I said maybe when I get to ESW we can tag team. Obviously he's not going for that, so I'm leaving this offer to you. When I get there, maybe you and me could do some tag team of our own, and I know you and me could be in 5-star matches.
Oh, baby. Oh, you already know. And, man, I was saying this the other day to the Ultimate One. The truth is, man, is Alex is no joke in that ring. And you know that. He's no joke in the ring. But his biggest flaw, his biggest enemy is himself. And it looks to me like you're already inside of his fat head. It seems to me that you're already getting to him and you're making him think, and you've seen him. He'll be kicking ass in that ring, and then he'll start talking about past wrestlers like that matters. He'll be talking about fat large from the past like that matters. And then guess what happens? He lost the world's championship. And then what happens? He loses matches. He's on a roll. He has years of experience. He's strong. He can go. I'm not going to knock my brother. He can go. But the truth is that his biggest enemy is himself. And I see that you're getting to him. And if I ever saw you two go in the ring, I just got to tell you right now, my man, the best thing, the best defense is a good offense. And that is making him think, getting inside of his puny little brain. You know what I'm saying? Because he's all nose, man. That guy has a huge nose. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird because I got a small nose, but I got a big something else. So I guess you can only predict that he's got the big nose, but he's got a small something else. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Hey, but G-Dog, hey, I understand what you're trying to say, my man. If you and I were to ever team up in that ring, you see, let Blake Pierce run his mouth because that's all he knows how to do. He can't hold it down in the ring. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose a tournament. He's not gonna win the interstate championship match. We got guys like Jacob Prodigy in it. He's old, so don't listen to guys like Blake Pierce. He isn't gonna win nothing. He is nothing. It only took one to end his life, just like it only took one from you, G-Dog, because you and I are young. Just so you know, G-Dog. Even though I've been doing this for a long, long time, we get this new talent, and this new talent is still older than I am, which is, I believe that age is just a number. I'm going to be kicking ass at 30. I'm going to be kicking ass at 40. I'm going to be hell raising at 50, baby. You already know that. But just so you know, I just turned 25. I'm only 25 years of age, and I'm feeling like I'm 18. When I was 18, I wasn't moonsaulting. When I was 18, hell, I was not hitting an AK-47, that's for sure. But now at 25, I'm moonsaulting better than ever. Man, I'm just going to let you know, G-Dog, that I'm sure you're what? You're 20, 21?
18.
Oh, my God. I mean no disrespect with that, baby. It's just you come off very sophisticated the way that you had hit me up. With this whole interview, man, I was thinking, man, this guy knows his stuff. This is a guy who he's aged. You know what I'm saying? The way he's coming at me, the way he said, "Hey, I got some questions for you. This is how it's gonna happen. This is when we're gonna do it. This is how it's gonna be." I expect that from a mature adult. And I'm sorry, man, I didn't know you were that young, baby. Hell yeah, you got years to kill it, baby. You got years to sin. You got years to kill. You got years to hell raise, baby. And man. Oh, G-Dog, I want to tell you, man, it feels good to be alive, and it feels good to prepare for something as rich and as beautiful as this deathmatch tournament. You know, I got to admit, last season I was in love. I proposed. I got married. And truth is I wasn't in the best shape. You know, I was in decent shape, but I wasn't in the best shape last season. That's the truth. But, man, I've been killing it extra. Man, I've been doing extra. I've been running that extra mile. I've been lifting that extra weight. I've been taking that extra protein, baby. And I got to tell you, if anybody deserves that world's championship at that tournament, it's me. Nobody's going to get in my way. Now, the looks of it, round one, we know that Alex G is going to be going against Blake Pierce. That's cool. That's exciting, sure. You know, we got an old fuck going against an old fuck. We got a big nose guy going against a big four-headed guy. You know, it doesn't matter. The point is no matter who wins that round, let's just say that it's my brother. He wins round one. Well, if I win round one, it's looking like me and my brother are going to go head-to-head. It's looking like me and my brother because we're the two that'll be going against each other in round two if we were to both to win. So it's looking like how you asked me earlier. If I'm going to wrestle my brother, it may not even happen in the middle of the season, in the season episode 1, in the finale. It's looking like it's going to happen at this deathmatch tournament because it doesn't matter if it's Deftone or that fat doctor or Alistair Alver, that loudmouth. It doesn't matter who it is. Or Brian Banks. Man, let me tell you something about Brian Banks, man. Brian Banks is a joke. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Man, Brian Banks, you know, when we signed the guy, you know, I was embarrassed, you know, and then he was trying to talk to me about money. He was trying to ask me how much I owed to the IRS or whatever. Man, let me tell you what, Brian Banks, it ain't none of your goddamn business. I'll tell you what I owe. I owe you a swift kick in the goddamn ass. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what G-Dog owes. He owes a swift kick in the goddamn ass to you, Banks. You know what I'm saying? G-Dog, you are my boy, dude. You're my best friend. It's my best friend, G-Dog, right here. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I see you. You see my hand? I'm pointing at that guy.
I'm pointing.
You can't see him though, but I'm pointing at that guy. You know?
Yeah. Well, one thing that I will say that I'm truly and thankfully excited for, because this is one thing that truncated last season, and that is we will not be having to hear or see the unbearableness of, you know, Mark Myers. I know this is a horrible joke, but it was right next to me.
I get it, though. I get it. I get it. Hey, Mark Myers. I have nothing personally against the guy. Truth is the only thing that I don't like about him is that he was siding with the guy who put his disgusting lips on my wife. You know, he wants to walk out with him at WrestleFest. He wants to interfere in the triple threat of a lifetime at WrestleFest. Well, that kind of rubbed me wrong. He jumped in and he tried to hit me with his finisher. What is his fucking finisher called? I don't even know, man, because I'm not a loser. Yeah, I don't focus on guys like Mark Myers. All I know is that he's siding with the wrong guys. And unless that guy turns over a new leaf, unless that guy apologizes and says, hey, I was wrong for teaming with a simp, with a wannabe rock star like Cody Rex or Blake Pierce, man. Blake Pierce, I hate Blake Pierce, man. He speared my wife, man. You know, and he's on here and he's laughing, element the fuck out. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, you piece of garbage. Nobody gives a shit about you. What they want to see is a sinner, the killer, the goddamn Hellraiser, and they want to see G-Dog, and they want to see both of us running wild all over this goddamn planet. That's the truth of it.
Truth. That is very in much the truth. So, yeah, that is a lot to take care of. Oh, by the way, I wanted to point out something. If you were shocked by my age, you're probably going to be shocked when I go down there. And this is not directed towards you, but I'm probably going to be towering over the roster. I stand 6'3".
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. I stand at 6'3".
You know, I was wondering, hey, J-Dog 2015, Mania, baby. But G-Dog, you know, I was wondering when I was looking through your account, why, I mean, I love the picture whenever you copied your picture over Chip McIntosh. That shit was funny as fuck. Yeah. But I was wondering why you made yourself so fucking giant. I was like, oh, maybe he just couldn't get really over, you know, Chip McIntosh's big head. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever, you know. Chip McIntosh is a good guy. Love the guy. Yeah. I took him away from the commentary, even though he was great at it. But he wanted to be an in-ring talent, and I said, hey, let's do it. We trained together. He's a great guy, great athlete, and he's going to be kicking ass. He's going to be on my side this goddamn season. So let's look forward for that. But G-Dog, Jesus, 6'3", my man? You are a fucking giant, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, that's going to be sick to see. Ultimate Tiger. Just want to let you know, I'm about 5'9", I think. I mean, I know I'm a little on the shorter side when it comes to the roster when you're looking at the giants, like Brian Banks and the Doctor, but then you got little Pee Wee Hermans. You know, you got the little Pee Wees. like Jake Jordan, which Jake Jordan, if you watch this, I just want to let you know, big dog, that I'm going to crack your skull and I'm going to make you spit your teeth out because you had my wife trust you. You had me trust you, you piece of garbage. And then you stabbed my back. You stabbed her back. You can stab my back. You can kick my face in. You can go ahead and curb stomp me. I don't care because I'll come back and I'll kick your ass either way. But it's a different story when you did it to my wife, my beautiful, caring, loving wife, little Maddie. She's only 4'11". She's so beautiful. And you want to do that to her? Oh, okay. Well, now you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Jake Jordan, I swear to God, you're fucking dead. You're dead meat, baby. You're dead.
I'm surprised anyone took Jake Jordan very seriously. I mean, how am I supposed to take someone who's the size of the fucking leprechaun in this movie? I have movies lying around all over the place. I hope it's not distracting.
Hey, man, truth is, at first, when he had that mask on, he was a little intimidating for his speed. He was fast, he was cool, and then he took that mask off and, we saw his buck tooth and, we saw how ugly he is. And now he's trying to be a heel. Okay, well, here's a heel lesson 101, okay? You got to be cool, okay? You got to be a badass. You got to be taken seriously, Jake Jordan. You're over there, all loopy-eyed and, looking like a damn, we get a little taper fade, thinking you're a badass. Well, let me tell you what. It takes more than looking cool to be cool. Because I am cool. G-Dog is cool. We're bad motherfuckers. We're bad dudes. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to prove that in the ring whenever you come down, baby. Even though you and I are cool, my man. Even though you and I are cool. If you and I can have a match, man. Oh, baby. Oh, I'd be looking at you like this. Hey, but still. We'd be throwing it down, man. We'd be throwing it down. And it'd be all out of respect. And my brother, he wants to knock, respect, out of the window when it comes to wrestling, man. But it's all about respect. If you're not going to respect me for what I've done for this business, then we have issues. We have legitimate issues like Blake Pierce. I'm going to make you spit your teeth out. I'm going to make you spit your dentures out, you old bitch. Oh, man. Oh, man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
All right. I want to bring back something to point. If you said this is why you deserve to be world's heavyweight champion because you have all the talent. Seriously, guys like Jake Jordan, Blake Pierce, all those idiots like your brother, like all of their talent is probably not even twice the size of, say, this miniature Rubik's Cube. While you have talent that's probably bigger than this entire box. That is.
Oh man, you can fit a lot of talent in that box, baby. Oh shit. Hey, man, what it comes down to a lot, man, is just breaking the fear. I didn't just walk my way up to the top rope and hit a moonsault. I didn't just run up those ropes and hit an AK-47. It does take a lot of hours of training. It does take a lot of practice, a lot of dedication, and it takes a lot of guts. Not anybody who can just walk up there and hit a moonsault off of that top rope. Not anybody. Look at the roster. We have a terrific roster. We got probably the best roster that we've ever had. Honestly, in the history of ESW, I don't think the roster has ever been in better shape and in better proportion than it is right now. And I am the only guy that's hitting an AK, the only guy that's hitting these moonsaults off the top rope to the floor. I'm the only guy. And that's fine. That's fine. But it goes to show the dedication on why, if anybody deserves that world's championship, it's me. Not my big-nosed brother, not old Blake Pierce, not Fat Doctor, not Deftone, not Loudmouth Alistair, not Loser Banks. It's me. It's the sinner, the killer, and the hellraiser. Hey, man, I wake up every morning and I sin. I kill and I raise hell, baby. And G-Dog, I feel like you probably do the same thing. Hell, I'm pretty sure you wake up pissed off. I'm pretty sure you wake up a little damn right angry. Hell, well, me too, man. So what do? Ultimate Tiger, what do? We raise goddamn hell. And that's why I am the best in this business. And that's why I will always be the best in this business. Sure, we've had greats. We've had greats. Osiris, yeah, you were great. You were great. Yeah, back in 2010. PL3, Paul Exeter, you were great. Yeah, when you were commentating season 3, when you were commentating me defeating Alex G at WrestleFest. Fat boy. Jinx Master! Jinx Master, you're great. Yeah, you were great when you showed up late that one day and we threw your ass out of the Rumble when you were inside that ring for 2 minutes. Well, let me tell you what, man. Hard work pays off. And if you come and you're late and you're just out of shape and you want to make these rules for yourself, let me tell you who makes the rules in this goddamn business, boy, the Hellraiser. Okay? And that's the only person who's going to make the rules, and it's only me. And unfortunately, it's going to be my brother, too. My brother. Oh, Alex G, Alex G, Alex G, Alex G. Well, Alex G is a joke. Unfortunately, he has 50% ownership. Unfortunately, he does have a say. But if it was up to me, if it was my say would be a hell of a lot different, baby. That's the truth. Whew.
All right. So, Austin G, is there anything else you'd like to get off of your mind as we talk of the moment here? I'm losing my train of thought. But I mean, like, you know, like I said, it's great that I have actual talent on these strings as opposed to Alex G's trash that he likes to spew out, which guarantee he's probably going to hit me up after saying, I want to come back on the live stream. Probably not going to happen. But is there anything you want to get off your chest about anybody, anything, any future updates? Is there anything you want to say before we wrap up here?
Well, G-Dog, again, I want to thank you, my man. I want to thank you for being such a huge fan. I want to thank you for the dedication, and I want to thank you for giving me the call and allowing me to be on your channel. So thank you very much. And I got to say, once again, Jake Jordan, I'm coming for you. Alex G, if you got a problem with anything that I'm saying, you know where I stay, and we'll be at the ring when we come to season 6. You know I'll be there. So if you got something to say, you can say it there. And for another guy, Osiris, there's nothing that triggers me more than thinking of the fans that love Osiris, because it's a different story. Like I said, it's a different story when it's your show and he's quitting on you and he's letting your fans down. And now you need to explain to your fans why this guy that they love quit for the 5th time. You know, where was Osiris? Where was Osiris at WrestleFest 2? Oh, wait, he quit at the Rumble. Or where was Osiris? Birthday Bash 3. Oh, wait, he quit in 2013 again. Or where was Osiris season 2? Oh, that's right, he quit again. And where's Osiris now? Again. He quit. And there's nothing that triggers me more. There's nothing that boils my goddamn blood more than quitters. You get in this business to fight. This isn't, oh, we're here just to play on the trampoline and we're on the mattress. That's a pillow fight. This is a contact sport. This is like football. This is like hockey. This is like boxing. You're in this business to get hurt and to inflict pain. That's the only reasons, because you know the job. You know that you possibly will get hurt. I know that I possibly will get hurt. Not only is this guy going to bop me in the face and hurt my face, my beautiful face that Maddie loves to kiss, but I could easily slip off of a moonsault and break my neck. I could easily slip off of an AK-47 and break my back, but does that stop me? No, because I'm not a bitch. I'm not a pussy. I don't only give an NGOA every now and then, and I'm going to come back fat as fuck, and I'm just going to act like I returned, and everybody gives a shit, and talk to all these fans like I'm cool. You're not cool. Let me tell you who is cool. My man G-Dog. My man G-Dog is a bad dude. And like I said earlier, you got a problem with G-Dog, you got a problem with the Ultimate One, and you got a problem with Austin G. And you don't want a problem with Austin G because it only takes, it only takes one grenade to end your life, and I swear to it. Okay, and then we got, so just real quick, I see that Oblivion's on. Oblivion, he's a new sign. I'm not really too sure what direction he's going. I know he's a family member of Jake Jordan, and that's a real thing. They actually are related. But he wants to say marry him already. Now he's going against me. So pick a side already, Oblivion. Pick a side. Are you going to tell me to marry the guy that I'm talking shit about, or are you going to go against the guy who tricked my wife into trusting them? Pick a side already. Quit being a mark. Quit being a loser. Pick somebody. Pick a thing already. You're not picking both sides. That's not how shit runs in this business, sir. So you're doing shit wrong if you think that you're going to talk shit about me and then you're going to talk shit about the guy who I'm going against. You got shit twisted. Now here's my brother, my big nose, big gut, fucking small dick, fucking little fucking brain brother. Here he is. You know what, G-Dog? I don't know how much time you got, baby, But is there any way that we can add that fat fucking lard onto the show, my brother? Can we just add him in real quick?
I mean, see, I'm a little new to this, but I mean, like, I'm trying to see if I can get multiple people on here, so I don't know how this goes. You think I know, but no, I do not.
Do what you gotta do, dog. Do what you gotta do.
I'm on here. If I send another invite, let's hope this doesn't boot you off and throw him on, because that would just be torture.
He's probably just scared. He just ran his 5 miles, so now he's got to gain it all back at McDonald's. So he's probably in the drive-through right now at a Dairy Queen. That's my brother. You know, he wants to talk a big game about running miles, and then here he is eating cheesecake at the end of the day.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Here he is.
It's Devin the Kid himself.
Oh, here he is. This is great. This is great. This is absolutely great.
You know something?
How you doing,
Well,
brother?
Austin's been running his
doing,
mouth.
Alex?
Austin was running. I was on mile 4 when I got the notification that Austin was talking. I said, "Oh, by the time I'm done running my 8 miles, Austin will be done talking." I get done with another 4 miles. 4 plus 4 is 8, by the way, G-Dog. And Austin's still talking. Austin is still running his mouth. So, you know, I figured this out. I figured that I'd jump in as the actual owner of ESW, as the actual owner of Shockwave.
Here we go again, G-Dog.
You know, and
G-Dog, just like I told you earlier, it's not 49-51, it's not 51-49, it's 50-50. Now, Alex, hey, man, you're running. You're great, but you're still not lifting. You still couldn't lift a goddamn pound. And great, you just ran 4 miles. You lost 700 calories. Now here you go, gain it all back at McDonald's when you go and eat your cheeseburger and your hot and spicy, your extra large, what a size.
I think you got me confused with a so-called legend. But Austin, I gotta tell you, you know, the last thing I want to see is G-Dog's face for one. The second to last thing I want to see is Austin G's face. But let me tell you something. You got a couple of things wrong. First of all, I'm the one that signed Oblivion. All right? And Oblivion is no family. He's not a blood relative of Jake Jordan, you freaking douchebag. Oblivion, well, he has some history with Jake Jordan, but it's not family, okay? See, this is why I'm 51% owner. You see what I'm saying? I have more information. I have more knowledge. But anyway, what else did you get wrong? Oh, something about Osiris. Austin, I already told you a long time ago. I fixed the problem. We got a new world time championship. It's all good. And I think that the guy that you hear talking right now is going to be the guy that wins the deathmatch tournament, holds that new championship belt, and leads season 6 into season 7, into season 8, maybe a little season 9 as the world heavyweight champion.
That's enough. All right, that's enough. Truth is you're hiring guys that don't know the difference between being a heel or face. You're hiring guys who don't know the difference between a wristwatch and a wrist lock. You're hiring guys who don't know a damn thing about nothing. They may as well be fat so-called legends that we've had in the past. But let me tell you something, Alex G. If anybody's going to be walking out the new Shockwave World Champion, it's me. You're looking right at him. It's this beautiful man right in front of you. Your little brother who's been running laps all over your ass these goddamn past last seasons. And let me tell you what.
Go ahead, think about it.
Alex G, when I win round 1, and if you beat that old piece of garbage, Blake Pierce, round 1, it's you and I, fat boy.
It is. That's what that means.
It's you and I, fat boy.
That's what it means.
Knocking your teeth out. I would be knocking your little baby teeth. I wish I could slap your fat face right now and be like in your little.
Wish you could. Speaking of fat face, G-Dog, you look bored as all ever, and I understand Austin's been talking for 15 hours, it seems like. So, G-Dog, I just wanted to get on real quick after I take my break from workout number 6. I just wanted to jump in really quick to say how much of a miserable man you look. I hope that you don't watch this season, because if you don't watch this season, it'll make me happy, just because I know that your eyes aren't on me anymore. And G-Dog, I just want you to know that we're already in mid-October, and that means that in just 2.5 that short window of time, 2.5 months, it'll be 2022, and I'll be waiting for you. to get into that ring.
Okay, Alex, all
Okay.
right, you crossed the damn line. All right, this man G-Dog, my friend, my man G-Dog.
Wow.
You disrespecting him, you're going to get live on his channel and you're going to disrespect him. Well, like I said earlier,
Yeah.
if you disrespect G-Dog, then you're disrespecting me. You're disrespecting the sinner, the killer, the goddamn Hellraiser. Alex G, you are talking to nobody except for maybe the clerk at McDonald's who is bringing you your meal, except for maybe the food guy, the food truck that you're trying to flag down to get your soggy tacos, you piece of garbage. And here I am, looking good. I ran 3 miles today. I did
That's
my
it.
bleeders. I worked on my biceps, worked on my triceps. I drank my protein, and here you are drinking your beer, drinking your Coke, and here I am looking better than ever. And then there's the fat Doc, the fat Banks, you know. Then there's Alistair, who's 4'1". You know, there's all these fucking losers. And then there's me, and then there's me, G-Dog. Don't pay no mind to this guy. Like I said, G-Dog, whenever you come, you're gonna be towering over this lard boy that I have to unfortunately call my brother. G-Dog, you are the star. You are the man. This is your show, baby.
He's the size of a star. But let me just kind of explain something very quickly before I get off, because I actually have a life. G-Dog, I'm going to give you, I hear that you had some questions for Austen G. Well, what about me? What about the real owner?
Nobody wants to hear from you. Nobody wants to hear from Puro Loco. If they wanted to hear from Puro Loco, they would go on Puro Loco's channel and they would contact Puro Loco. But you know what? They want to see somebody with abs, somebody with pecs, somebody who could absolutely not be embarrassed to wrestle with their shirt off instead of having to buy a goddamn Anarchy shirt extra.
Okay, fine. How about this,
large.
Austin? How about we give G-Dog an exclusive, since he would be watching, since he's a Patreon supporter? How about this? How about December 4th live in Poteet, Texas, in front of 250 people? How about I challenge you to a Christmas death match?
Alex,
No, I'm serious. I want it. You want to
Okay.
talk about wrestling with the shirt off? Well, it's going to be funny when, there's tubes in the match. I'm going to better put my shirt on. That's what you're going to say. Or when there's thumbtacks and the glass and mouse traps, huh?
Alex, there's going to be a lot of people there.
I understand. Me and the owner, because I know, by the way, do you even talk to the owner of Backyard Kitchen?
Oh,
Or
man,
is that
we're
me?
like this. We're
Okay.
like this.
Well, our goal is a minimum of 300 people. See, we're not turning away anymore due to
So
COVID.
with that being said, are you sure that you want to get your teeth kicked down your throat in front of 300 plus people? Are you sure that you want to get grenaded? Grenade in front of 300 people? Well, if so, well then so be it. I'll accept a little challenge because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am afraid of no man, no matter how big or in your case how fat or in your case how big nose. I don't fear anybody, and I'm definitely not gonna fear my brother. And especially when you say that you have more ownership than me, baby. You want me? You want the sinner? You want the killer? You want the goddamn Hellraiser? Live in Poteet, December. Oh, well, then you got it.
Okay, good. Because I just hired the filmers. See, G-Dog has been a little upset that we've been having that bird eyes camera view. I've already hired 3 filmers, so that
I don't give a
event,
shit about the bird's eye view. At least
I
I
know you
view
don't.
the action.
I appreciate
Don't
that.
listen
But we
to him.
have
Don't
we have
listen to him,
3
G-Dog.
we have
Don't.
3 cameramen, and they're gonna get great shots of all the blood rushing down your face during the Christmas death match, Austen G. So I am happy that you accepted my challenge. But first, let me go win the death match tournament, and then luckily for you, it'll be for the world title because I'll be world champion after winning the death match tournament. So Austen G, have a great night. G-Dog, have a miserable one. I mean, just the absolute worst night you can imagine. I want you to have
Alex,
that,
you
okay?
might want to watch what you say here because I don't mean to bring this into an awkward territory, but because I'm supporting the Patreon, I get all the mail, and I'm not showing it. But the address is right here, so hell, I could show up at the end of 2021 for all you know. So you better just know that I've watched this show all of my life, so I know all your tactics, I know all your strategies, I know what to do, and I can easily implement them. Just know that.
That's my boy right there. That's my boy G-Dog. That's my best friend. G-Dog.
All right, well,
That's
I
my
gotta go.
friend.
My
Yeah,
workout
okay, good.
proteins
Good
are
fumble. Good
Hey,
fumble you
pizza
had there. Nobody
delivery
knows what
guy.
you're saying, fat ass. Go swallow your cheeseburgers.
What do you mean?
Nobody knows what you're saying.
What do you mean you can't carry 16 pizzas up the stairs? Let me go help you.
Oh, my God. Alex, you're on the camera. Oh my God. What an embarrassment. What an
This
embarrassment.
is staying up. I'm keeping this on. Don't worry. This ain't going.
Oh my God. That was embarrassing. That was
dreadful.
Embarrassing. Did he say 16? Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I don't even think Pearl Loco eats that much.